56-50, Appleton East improves to 13-0 with a victory over Kaukauna on Tuesday night. John Mielke, head coach of the Patriots, with us now. Never easy in this conference, is it, Coach?
No, it isn't. And, we knew we were going to have a tough game because a lot of things I talked about with you before the game. I mean, they've got some size, they've got some strength and athleticism, and, they're more of a power team, and we're more of a finesse team, and they had the ability to get us into foul trouble. And they did. And I think the thing that I'm most pleased with is with the adversity of that foul trouble. We had a couple kids come off the bench, and Kyle Krause and Billy Krieger that did a really nice job and allowed us to, weather a lot of minutes, without our top five in there. And if I had to give a game ball, I'd give it to those two kids.
Yeah, and just having that wherewithal, too, of an instance, not expecting to get two fouls for a couple of guys right in the first quarter to keep that mindset. I mean, talk a little bit about that. I mean, that mindset those kids have to come in and be able to just pick up right where those guys left off, or at least try to.
Well, the mindset is you just need to come in and play good defense and handle the basketball on the offensive end, not try to do too much, let the game come to you. And I thought both of them did that. Kyle has been in the program, since his freshman year. He's a nice defender. He positions well. And Billy Krieger, didn't play last year but came out this year. So he's still kind of in a learning process defensively, but brings some athleticism and has really worked hard to learn the game and our system. And without those two guys tonight, we would have been hurt, and we would not have won the game tonight.
Had a couple of stalwarts for you, too, with Coonan and Zegers hitting a few big shots down the stretch. Every time Kaukauna came back in that game, he had an answer, whether it was a big three, a defensive stop, and went on a little bit of a run.
Yeah, well, Caleb obviously hit some big shots. The thing that I was most pleased is we didn't have a guy that was guarding Miller effectively. And when we put him on Miller, I thought Caleb got the job done. And, as far as Johnny, I thought Johnny offensively controlled both the half court and the full court, because they threw some pressure at us, and he's the general, and obviously he kind of stirs the drink as far as us offensively, and then defensively he's a tremendous defender too. So Johnny's just a great all-around player.
Well, I know something, and Dave and I noticed usually when you take on Kaukauna the last time of the season, it's in a sectional. This year that's not going to be the case with them moving to Division II and UN1. But, I mean, for a Tuesday night on a snow night, I thought it was a great atmosphere tonight, Coach.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, I didn't expect to have as big a crowd as we did given the weather and so forth. But it's, we've had some barn burner games. I think Appleton East and Kaukauna have maybe a little bit of a rivalry going because of the history. And, again, we were just fortunate to come into this place and win, because I don't think we've won here in 4 or 5 years. So not an easy place to win at, and a lot of credit to our kids. We had some breakdowns today defensively that are uncharacteristic of us. They were able to drive to the rim from the perimeter. He gave up baseline, but in the end, when it counted, the last 3.5 minutes, I thought we were really sound defensively and cleaned the boards, got the turnovers, and I thought for us down the stretch, that was the difference. I thought our D locked up better than it had all game, and I think we finally found the right matchups, and I think that's what won the game in the fourth quarter for us.
Well, I know we enjoy watching the close ones. I'm sure after the game you can enjoy the one with the victory. 13-0 now, and best of luck until we see you next, right, Coach?
All right, thanks a lot, Justin. Yeah.
Coach John Mielke of Appleton East. Appleton East knocking off Kaukauna 56-50 Tuesday night, as heard on The Score.